And I also saw 3 images, as if in the middle of the aforementioned southern stretch. 2 were standing in the clearest fountain encircled and crowned with a round, perforated stone. And they were as if rooted in it, as when trees sometimes seem to grow in the water's midst. The one was dressed in purple, the other in white. And they gleamed so brightly that I could not completely look upon them. The third meanwhile was standing outside the fountain upon its stone rim, clothed in brilliant white. Her face shone with such stark radiance that it turned back my face. And before these images appeared the blessed ranks of the saints like a cloud, upon whom they gazed lovingly. And the first image spoke.
I'm divine love, the radiance of the living God. Wisdom has done her work with me, and humility, who is rooted in the living fountain, is my helper, and peace accompanies her. And through that radiance that I am, the living light of the blessed angels blazes. For as a ray of light shines from its source, so this radiance enlightens the blessed angels, and it cannot but shine, as no light can exist without its flash. For I have composed humankind, who was rooted in me like a shadow, just as an object's reflection is seen in water. So too I'm the living fountain, because all that was made existed in me like a shadow. In accordance with this shadow, humankind was made with fire and water, as I too am fire and living water.
And again I heard a voice from heaven saying to me,
The one is dressed in purple, the other in white, and they gleam so brightly that you are not able completely to look upon them. This shows that divine love burns in heavenly love like purple, but that in gleaming white rectitude, humility casts off from herself earthly filth. Although it may be difficult for mortals to imitate this in all things so long as they live in the flesh, they should not neglect to love God above all things and to humble themselves in all things, because of the reward of eternity. The third meanwhile stands outside the fountain upon its stone rim. This is because peace, who dwells in heaven, also defends earthly undertakings that are outside the heavenly realm. For the Son of God, the true cornerstone, brought her forth when he enlightened the whole world with his birth, and when the angels recognized him as God and man in their song of praise. Her face shines with such stark radiance that it turns back your face. For peace, who aroused through God's Son, cannot yet be kept on earth as she is in heaven, for though heavenly things exist forever in the stability of one accord, earthly things are constantly changing, cast here and there as they stagger about. Yet humankind, who is the work of God, will praise him, for the human soul was made to praise like an angel. For while humans live in the world, they cultivate the earth as they wish and desire. And they reveal God, for they bear his signature. And before these images appear the blessed ranks of the saints as in a cloud, upon whom they gaze lovingly. For the glory of the highest heaven is achieved through divine love and humility when the minds of the faithful fly like clouds from virtue unto virtue.